Queensland residents are bracing for more wild weather as Tropical Cyclone Jasper moves closer towards the coast. Jasper has weakened to a Category 2 cyclone, but is forecast to make landfall as a Category 3 system anywhere between Cape Melville and Cardwell in far north Queensland. The incoming cyclone is already causing chaos, with supermarket shelves stripped bare, widespread school closures and major event cancellations. Senior forecaster Jonathan Howe from the Bureau of Meteorology is here to tell us all the latest. Jonathan, how it's expected to be a Category 3 when it hits. What will that look like?
The first thing that people will notice is those winds. So we are expecting with a Category 3 system, if it does re-intensify, mean winds of up to 160 kilometres an hour and gusts of up to 220 kilometres an hour. So these are extremely damaging to destructive winds that can cause quite a lot of damage to roofs, properties, caravans, as well as causing trees and power lines to come down as well. And then as the system draws even closer, we'll start to see the rain really pick up during Tuesday and into Wednesday ahead of landfall. So we are expecting daily rainfall totals of up to and even in excess of 200 millimetres right along the coast, which is likely to cause flooding. And as the system draws near and the core of the cyclone actually moves along the coast, that's when we start to see the dangerous storm tide come through. So that's all that water which is being pushed onshore by the cyclone. And if that coincides with high tide on Wednesday morning, we could see some quite dangerous conditions right along the coast.
We've been told that Cairns is partly dismantling the Ferris wheel on its foreshore. Is this cyclone strong enough to rip a gondola off a Ferris wheel and fling it into the general public?
The dismantling of the Ferris wheel has likely been a decision of local council and it looks to be a bit more of a precautionary measure. But our kind of messaging for the community is to basically start to get ready, get your cyclone plan ready, make sure you and your family have a plan in place if the cyclone does tend to move over you. And the last time we have seen a cyclone move over the Cairns area was back in 2011. That was Tropical Cyclone Jasper. It was much stronger, Category 5 system, so we're not expecting the same level of impacts this time. But over the last 12 years, a lot of people will have moved to northern Queensland, and for many people and holiday makers, it may be the first cyclone that you've seen. So just reminding people to check in with your local emergency services, and if you're unsure, there's some really great resources online, including from Get Ready Queensland, to make sure you've got those plans in place ahead of landfall and impacts lasting well beyond that as well.
Jonathan Howe, thanks for your time.
Thank you.